in an effort to provide programming and alleged programming for everybody. The problem is that you, the satellite dealer, are not going to be able to buy it. You are only going to become installers for the cable company. There is that happening. There is also the fact that the Sky Cable has been promoted in the halls of Congress and at the FCC as eliminating the need for competition to exist, because competition will exist via Sky Cable. Even though it's not going to be there until 1995 at the earliest, you are not going to see that sucker. They are trying to dilute the bills in Congress with these announcements. If you care about this industry, if you care about the injustices that have been done, and you care to keep this industry alive, I urge you to send a contribution to Marvin Rudnick. Marvin Rudnick was formerly with the Justice Department, the U.S. Justice Department. He was head of task force, many task force, but most recently the task force that investigated the MCA Corporation came after MCA, even though his superiors asked him not to, because simply he was after justice. He is after justice for you in the satellite industry. He is spending a great deal of time trying to get people inside of the U.S. government and outside attorneys to launch investigation and action against not the cable industry so much in this particular case, but against General Instruments, because General Instruments intends to introduce a Video Cipher 2 Plus, which will render your existing Video Cipher totally useless, even though they're claiming it won't. And they're killing many boards recently through ECMing. A lot of you have seen that and have been reporting it to us, so we know it exists. If you care about your existence, if you care about fighting and keeping this industry alive, then I beg you, please send a couple bucks to Mr. Rudnick. It is the money he can't just take out of this escrow account. You must mark it to his escrow account. He cannot take it out of the escrow account without 7 people signing off on it. And the 7 people inside this industry, they include Steve Klein, Bill Myers from Satellite Watch Newsletter, Dennis Delanoy, formerly of KSAT and CSAT, myself, Sam Thompson from USIA. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Mike Cooper from Coop Satellite out in... where's Coop Satellite from? One of the South Dakota, I think. Who else is on that committee? Oh, Art Meredith, formerly from Cat House, which doesn't exist anymore. Oh, well, speaking of Cat House, give me that T-shirt. You got his T-shirt? Yeah. Listen, I don't know how many of you recognize this, but Cat's been busted. I think we should fight for Cat. We certainly shouldn't let him go down without a fight. Some of you may think he made plenty of money off the bulletin board. If you've ever seen a bulletin board and know what went on to try to make those kind of things happen, then you know full well there was a lot of money spent in equipment. He was constantly updating. He had like 6 or 7 lines coming into the bulletin board. If you really want to help Cat get back up, I'm not so sure he can, but if you want to help him, if you would like to help him fight the things that the government is doing in the eyes of GI, with GI spearheading, if you'd like to help his legal fund, I know there's a lot going on legally, huh? Well, that's the price it is in this industry. We are besieged in this industry. A lot of you don't understand. There is an effort to kill this industry. It existed back in 1986 when scrambling first took hold. We've managed to keep it alive for 4 years. It was never intended for us to keep it alive, but we have done so. You and I and the rest of this industry stayed alive through a lot of tenacity, and we're not giving up. They never thought we'd make it this far, and you have, and now they don't know what to do about it. So they're trying all these other mediums to try to change everything. We can keep it going forever. We can enjoy satellite forever, but only if we get involved. That's right. We got to do something. We got to do it either collectively or individually. Here's another way you can help. Send a couple bucks to Art Meredith so he can fight those people that are trying to put him out of business to prove that we should be able to have a bulletin board. His number is forget it. Okay, here, try the number if you want. I don't know what the number will get you, but if you can send him a couple bucks, his number, do it this way. Send money to Art Meredith, 4166 McLean Drive. That's capital MC, capital Lean Drive, Cincinnati, Ohio. The zip is 45255. Now, on another note, Jack Landy from the Montana, you know, the Montana, the Crow Reservation situation, he's been found guilty and has been sentenced to 3.5 years, as well as fined, I think, $30-some-odd-thousand. He is fighting that. At this point, he's not asking for contributions, but what he does have, he has some video ciphers for sale, totally legal, totally virgin. If you'd like to help Jack, then buy a video cipher from him. Unfortunately, I don't have his number in front of me, So if you'll call me, when I spoke a moment ago about having video ciphers available for $5.50, they are actually from Jack Landy. I would have just passed the orders off to him. If you know his number and you can call him direct, he has them available for you. If you don't, then you call us here. We will indeed get that information off to Jack, and you can help him fight his legal battles. This industry is under siege. We're not justifiably, though. We are not justifiably under siege. It is under siege because people are trying to kill us. The last thing up, if you want to get original software, if you want to try to understand how the video cipher works, and you want original 032 software, original 032 software is available if you're a person that would like to restore video ciphers in the same household with cloning. You can do so with this software. If you're a person up in Canada and need to use it the way you use it in Canada, it's original software written by the original people. So that if you finally want to understand what everybody else has been stealing and then selling you for a couple $100 or $500 or $600, you can buy for what the pirates have been pirating and selling to you along with 50 other people. And then when that number goes down, nobody knows what to do and everybody runs around. If you'd like to buy the original software and get legal, or if you're up in Canada and you can use it the illegal method, that's up to you. But the original software is available with explanation, original software codes, and so on, with full detail and documentation. Then call 519-979-9292. That's 519-979-9292. And he can help you out and show you the right way to do the right thing.